Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, go check out last week's video and it was just me reacting to jump scares. Never doing that again. But for today's video is going to be catfishing on Tinder as a woman. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, so it's kind of gonna be like pray for the best kind of situation. So let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so to start off this video, we need to make a profile. So obviously my name, I'm just gonna keep the same as mine. My birthday, we'll just use mine. I am a woman, show my profile. Straight, yeah. Show me men. Skip, not university. Interest, Harry Potter. Harry Potter films. Instagram. Oh, Spotify, we love music. I mean, we could say, where is it? I saw it like 2 seconds ago. Art. So that's our interest. I did take some photos when I did the male to female transformation video. I did take a good few photos. So let's just, which one do we want as profile? I feel like this one would be a cute little profile, you know, it's bougie. So we've done that one. Let's do this little cutesy one. This is like a no makeup one, you know. This one looks like I'm about to go out for the night. This one's just like a little Snapchat one. I personally think I look gross in that, but my sister disagrees. This one. Okay. Continue. To avoid someone you know. Oh, yeah, I definitely don't want to know that. Oh, successfully added. Oh. Accept. Okay, so we need to get verified because we need to be more legit. So let's just try and take some photos. Sorry about that, I had to quickly go and I got verified. Whoop. So now we're verified. We need to edit our profile a little bit, just give it a little tweak and all that. What are we looking for? Long term, but short term, okay. Let's do it. Zodiac, we are a Scorpio. What is your education level? I don't have a level. I'm too good. Do you want kids? I want kids, yes. Wait. I have children, don't want more. Oh, I'm just gonna put not sure yet, because I don't want to sound too, you know, prefer not to say. No. What's your communication like? Fan caller, 100%. How do you receive love? Through gestures, presence, time together. I'm just a hopeless. Do I have a pet? I have a cat because, you know. How often do you drink? Socially at weekends. I don't actually drink, full stop, but we move. Non-smoker. Ew, imagine. Never. We're vegan. How active are you on social media? Off the grid. What are your sleeping habits? Early bird. What can I say? I'm that good. So we've done that. We're not connecting Instagram because that will be a scandal. Bio, let's do the bio. I did actually write a little bit of one down. So, love a good cringy pick up line. We need like a cute little emoji. Let's do this one. Only looking for guys 6 foot or over. And then okay, and then sugar daddies are welcome. What emoji could we use for that? Let's use cash. I'm making myself look like an absolute biatch. And I love it. Okay. And then buy me a Mackey's. And I'm yours. Then we can use the heart eye one. Okay. So that's that. Let's, 100% completed. Yes. Okay, so this is the profile. We have some cute pictures. Obviously, we got a bio. I'm a straight woman. I'm interested in Harry Potter, films, Instagram, Spotify, art. I'm a Scorpio. We love that. Okay, so that is all good. Oh my god, we have 25 likes already. I am sexy. Okay, I feel like we should leave it a little bit just to get some more swipes, make myself feel a little bit better in myself, and then we'll just get straight on into it. So we have our first little conversation. It's with Luke. He doesn't have a bio or anything, and he also has one picture, so maybe he's a catfish, which is a bit rude. Like, why would we get catfished? But basically he waved at me, so I said, hey, and with a kiss, obviously, you gotta be nice. And he said, hello, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm great, thanks, smiley face. How are you? And it's been about 20 minutes, and he hasn't replied, so yeah, something tells me that conversation's gonna be dead soon. Also, a sugar daddy matched me and then he removed me, which I think is so disrespectful. We didn't even have a conversation or anything. He just removed me. So I think he might have swiped on me before I put sugar daddy in my bio. So I removed it just to, you know, get the sugar daddies to come in. Maybe it was a bit too forward, who knows. But I'm gonna leave it a few days. I might like have like little conversations here and there. But I'll be back in a few days to film the rest. So, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is, actually, let's start with the bad news first. The bad news is I got banned on Tinder. But at least I found out I'm too sexy for Tinder. And Tinder can't handle it. But the good news is that I made a Hinge account instead. So, I'm gonna show you my Hinge account quickly, and then we'll get on into the conversation, because there are some good conversations. As you can see, this is my profile. I got, if loving this is wrong, I don't want to be right, and obviously I put Harry Potter. I'm 20, I'm from Canterbury, I'm a woman, I'm straight, I'm 5'5", which I think is true. I'm not actually sure how tall I am. We got some more pictures. Obviously I added a video as well, just because I thought it might one, give it a little bit of character and make it look a little bit more believable. And because I took that video and I kind of thought it looked quite good, might be wrong. Also got, I'll fall for you if you buy me a Macca's. Obviously I love Macca's. The evidence is right here. This was from today. And then we got this photo, obviously that photo, that photo. So that's the account. So now let's move on to the people. So the first person is named Reese. I am going to blur out his photos and stuff just to protect his privacy. I know I'm catfishing him, but I have morals. So, and one of his things that really captured me was a life goal of mine is to make music for a living. As someone who wants to be a YouTuber and create videos for people to watch, I find that I love the creativity behind that. He's 22, he's a man, he's 5'7". Also, he says that the key to his heart is food. I love McDonald's, so it's a win-win situation. We'll get along if you like dogs. I am actually scared of dogs, and I also am allergic to them. So, that's not really one, but I'm catfishing him, so he doesn't need to know that information. But now let's get into the messages with me and Reese. I obviously liked it where it says, obviously wanted to do music for a living. And then he popped up to me and said, hey, you okay? And I was like, hey, I'm good, thanks, you. Obviously, I sent a kiss. I do that with most people. I just think it's, you know, it's polite, it's kind, you know, all that stuff. And then he was like, yeah, I'm good, thank you. What are you doing? And I put, nothing, just chilling. Really, what about you? And then he didn't message me for a good 20 minutes. And I was like, oh, this is going to be the freaking Tinder thing all over again. So I obviously messaged him. And I was like, so what you on Hinge for? Just to try and get a conversation going. And he was like, yeah, same. And I want to find someone new. And I was like, finding someone would be great, but just seeing what's out there. Been a while since I have been on an app. And then I was like, what would you say you look for in a woman? I was just trying to make a good conversation. And he was like, do you know what? I don't really have a type as long as you're a genuine person and I find you attractive. And then I, you know, being the gorgeous bitch I am, I was like, oh, that's good. And then I was like, when you say person and you find them attractive, do you mean man and woman or just woman? And then obviously he was like, just woman. Is it just men for you? I was like, I mean, I have tested the waters. I haven't done anything with a woman, and I don't intend to. And then he was like, I don't blame you, to be honest. And I was like, ha ha ha. And then he was like, would you say you're bi? Obviously it's B-I, not B-Y, but we move. And I was like, don't think I was meant to say I, but I put you, would date a woman. He was like, you mean you? And then he was like, as in I. And I was like, yes, I, laughing face. And it was like, okay, good. I was like, I mean, who knows? You might not. Don't know you that well. And then he was like, I mean, I only date women, so. And I was like, okay. And I was like, you do you. And he was like, could do you. And I was like, I mean. And then this is when it got a little bit, and he was like, you are fit, not gonna lie. Little do you know, you only date women, but I'm a man in a wig and makeup. So, and I was like, ha, thank you. I try my best. And he was like, bet you don't even try. Right, you're either calling me ugly or you're saying that I look stunning, which, I mean, thank you. But I did try because I put a shit ton of makeup on. Took forever to get that wig on and make it look natural. I took like 700 pictures and only used 5 of them. So yeah, it took me a while. And I was like, I mean, keeping my hair nice is a lot of work. And then he was like, you have got very nice hair. It's a wig. And he was like, favourite Harry Potter film? And I was like, oh, my mind's gone blank. And obviously I have a Harry Potter book sitting next to me. So I just said The Prisoner of Azkaban. It is a good film though. But I think the first one's my favourite just because that's kind of like the start of it all. And I was like, thank you, all natural. Did want extensions at one point, but they damaged your hair, so I thought, hell no. I don't actually know if they do. I assume they do. And I was like, and Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, haha, do you like Harry Potter? And he was like, I mean, it's probably one of the biggest trilogies, as I say it, there is. Love it. And I was like, ha, that's great. And he was like, so, what kind of man are you looking for? And I was like, someone funny, cute, and someone who can teach me a few things. And he was like, might have someone in mind. And I was like, who are you thinking? And he was like, me. And I was like, what could you teach me? Devil emoji. Just making it a little bit scandalous, you know, giving it a little bit of edge, making it a bit juicy. So now let's move on to our next person. So once again, I will be blurring his pictures just for his privacy, because I'm also catfishing him. So the first thing says, the way to win me over is be yourself, smile, and have fun. I mean, technically, I am myself because I'm in makeup and I'm in a wig. And I love doing makeup and I love wearing wigs. And it's also me, because I've seen other people do it and they use like different people's photos, but I took my own. Took forever, but I took my own. So technically I am myself. He's 22, he's 6'1", he's vaccinated. Love that. It also says, best travel story, swimming with rescued dolphins in Mexico. I would love to swim with dolphins. I love dolphins, and I personally think they are gay sharks. But that's just me. His profile also says, my most irrational fear, falling up the stairs with my hands in my pockets, ... And then in brackets it says, and now you're thinking, damn, that is scary. I wish he never made me think about that. I'm sorry, enjoy your new fear. I mean, my fear is still dogs, snakes, being killed, you know, all the basics. And heights. So yeah, that's all you need to know about Liam. Now let's move on to our conversation. So mine and Liam's conversation, he actually liked my photo. I'm just sexy, what can I say? And I didn't reply because I wanted them to come to me, you know? So he messaged me saying, hey, you're easily the cutest girl I've seen on this app. How many people have you sent that to? I bet that was a copy and paste message. So you're down in Canterbury or up in Slough at the moment? Because obviously I put that I lived in Canterbury, but my hometown is Slough, which technically I was born there, so technically that's true. And I was like, I'm down in Canterbury, only moved, I was meant to say here, but I put where. Only moved here a month ago, in brackets, from Slough. And I was like, and thank you. I really don't know what to say when people call me cute or whatever. And he was like, oh shit, how comes you moved down here? For uni? And that's convenient, means I can watch Harry Potter for the first time with you sometime. And I was like, you haven't watched Harry Potter? Like, what? And I was like, sounds like a plan, and you have never watched it before, with the shock, because I was shocked. How can you be 22 and not have seen Harry Potter? It's massive. Like Reese said, it's one of the biggest franchises. I think that's what he said. No, whatever he said. Can't remember. And I was like, oh, babe, we need to fix that crime, because I actually think it's a crime if you're 22 and you haven't seen it. And then, oh, we got another message from Reese. And I was like, and move here, and I was meant to say moved, and moved here with my mum as she wanted to move. She spoke about it for years and finally did it. I'm trying to create a backstory for my woman, you know? So, you know, just listen to the crap I say. And then he was like, well, of course, I have to take you out for coffee. I don't drink coffee. Or something. I don't drink or something. Well, McDonald's Coke would be good. And then he was like, I've seen tiny bits here and there, but never a full film. What? And then he was like, honestly, it's a good choice. Pretty nice in Canterbury. I do agree, it is nice there. And he was like, how are you finding it? And I was like, love it. There are some really cute places, much better than Slough. I was only born there, I didn't actually live there, so I don't actually know what Slough's like. But I could ask my sister. And then he was like, so it suits you perfectly then, the cutest girl in a cute city. never actually been to or seen much of Slough, but you really aren't selling it to me. I mean, I haven't seen much, and I haven't been there. I think I've been there once, and that was to drop my sister off, but I wasn't actually there to like go around. And then he was like, what plans you got this weekend, this week? And I was like, well, I need to look for a job because I only moved a month ago. And probably just clean the house, really. Mum works a lot, so I help out. Also help looking after my little brother. What about you? I don't live with my mum. And then he was like, what sort of job are you looking for, or not that bothered? And that's so sweet and wholesome of you, though. How old is your little brother? Getting a bit personal now. At least take me to dinner first. Before I introduce you to the family. And then he was like, I'm off at the moment from uni. It's my last year, so I have left my job to focus on my studies on my last year. So totally free if you wanted to do something. Okay. And then I was like, anything really, just not that bothered. And he is 15, turned 16 in 2 months, growing up so fast. And I was like, and that sounds great. We defo should plan something. We're not gonna plan something. And then basically we started talking about, you know, my brother and how, you know, how it's nice of me looking after him, and obviously how his brother and him just got in fights and stuff. And I was like, that's just brotherly love, innit? So yeah, and then obviously I was like, of course I love my little brother, because obviously I did say he annoys me sometimes. And yeah, we just started talking, obviously. I told it, he told me that he's only been on 2 dates, I think. So obviously I had to like one up him. And obviously I said that I went on 3, I've been on 3 dates, and 2 of them were awkward. So then he obviously put about, and if it helps, I hope you are ready for it to be 3 awkward dates out of 4. And then yeah, and then he asked me for my snap, and I was like, oh, I'm catfishing you. You can't have my snap. So I was like, feel like we should talk a little more before that. Sorry. And he was like, don't apologize. Totally get it. Do you though? Do you get that I'm catfishing you and that's why I'm not giving you my snap? No. And then obviously he asked me, apart from Harry Potter, like what other films or series do I like? And obviously I put Shameless, the US one. We did speak about that, actually. We did speak. And then he put, that's the good one, right? Pretty sure it's the one I watched with Frank. So besides looking amazing and watching Harry Potter and Shameless, what else you like doing? I don't know what to put. Going out with my girlfriends. What about you? Honestly, I really don't know how to talk to guys. Like, I just don't have that. I'm not going to show you this person's profile. His name is Jordan, same name as me, copied me. And this is just like random little conversations. So he liked my picture. Of course he did. Like, come on, I am gorgeous. And then I decided I need people to talk to. So I messaged him saying, heya. That's just my thing. And then he was like, hey, how are you doing? And I was like, I'm good, thank you. Yourself? And he was like, yeah, I'm all good, thank you. How's your day been? I'm gonna put fairly busy, but just relaxing. Now, what about you? Okay, I honestly don't know what to say. Just a quick little update with Reese before I message them saying that I'm a guy in a makeup and wig. Obviously about the whole teaching thing. And I was like, oh, what could you teach me? He was like, whatever you want. I was like, damn, tell me more. And then he was like, I could do that, or I could let you wait and see. And I was like, oh, like a good tease. But now I'm going to message them. So I messaged Reese and I said, sorry to say I'm a guy in makeup and a wig. It was lovely talking to you. And he responded and said, you freak. So I said, thought I was cute with like a sad face with the tear coming out. Because if we go up, where is it? You are fit, not gonna lie. So if I'm a freak and you find me fit, what does that make you? I also messaged it the same thing to Liam. I said, sorry to say I'm a guy in makeup and a wig. It was lovely talking to you. And he said, fair play. The power of makeup and filters, I guess. Have fun with your girlfriends. LMAO. And I was like, you too. That was very awkward. And he was really sweet. I do feel bad for these people. But, you know, it's happened. It's done. And at least they know. At least they found out the truth, you know? Now let's move on to Jordan. So the last person is obviously Jordan. I put, sorry to say I'm a guy in makeup and a wig. It was lovely talking to you. He was like, ha, so you are. Fair enough, lad. And I was like, haha, sorry. So that is it. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. Sorry to the people who obviously was in this. I'm gonna blur them so you won't really know who they are. But, you know, I learned that I'm a sexy bitch, you know, and people find me attractive. Straight men find me attractive if they didn't know I was a guy in makeup and a wig. So, you know, makes me feel better in myself. It doesn't, I really couldn't care less. But, you know, at least I know I'm sexy. At least I know if I was a woman, I could get people. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also share the video, you know, bring more people in. My channel needs that. But yeah, bye.